Hello, Cryo here. Welcome to Minecraft Cryonic Heat. This is my season 1.5. So this is a unique challenge. I'll go over all that custom resource pack stuff you see in the background in a little bit. First, I'm going to go over the rules of the challenge, which will be in the description of every episode, but I'll go over it just verbally this one time at the beginning. Rule number 1, must play on the easy difficulty or higher. Rule number 2, only allowed to use blaze rods or lava buckets to smelt materials. However, to get your first lava bucket, you are allowed to use like a piece of coal or something to smelt your first 3 iron ingots. And then you can use that to get lava, and then, so once you have access to lava, then you must use lava or blaze rods to smelt materials. Rule number 3, you must build your base either inside lava or with lava around it, or fire around it, whatever the case. Just include a lot of lava and fire in your base. So you could do like a lava moat, have it in a lava lake. Many options. I just listed 2, but there's many options. Rule number 4, you're only allowed to kill mobs of any kind, either friendly or hostile, with any of the following items. So like a weapon or an item enchanted with fire aspect, bows enchanted with flame, crossbows with fireworks. Yeah, crossbows can't be enchanted with flame, so fireworks are the next best thing. Fire charges, buckets of lava, flint and steel, or your fist, but that should be a weapon you should only use your fist to finish mobs off when they're already burning, or to knock them back. Any entities in the water, the wither boss, blazes, wither skeletons, magma cubes, all of those are immune to fire, so try to use a weapon with fire aspect on it, even though it won't set them on fire, just for the sake of continuity in the challenge. Like, you shouldn't need to take any of them on anyways, until well after you have access to fire aspect. And finally, once you have access to the materials to make a blast furnace, which smelts ore fast, but at you get less XP, and the smoker, which cooks food fast, again less XP, you must use the smoker and the blast furnace to smelt the respective materials. You can still use furnaces to smelt blocks, so like cobblestone, sand, that sort of thing. Now, the custom texture pack. Main things about it, I changed the texture of most of the ores. Gold is now rose gold, so it's like pink. Iron is now like a carbon steel, so it's a bit darker. Wood tools now have leaves on them and stuff. All of the tools have braces for aesthetic purposes. And the braces are like the things that make they're like the cross-section things that make the tool handles sturdier. Well, not actually in the game, but they're just there for aesthetics, like I said. Netherite tools and stuff now have blue and purple on them, which is the color of the new fire and lava and blazes and anything lava and fire related. Some textures like the anvil don't look great. I kind of eyeballed all the shades of the colors because I wasn't able to figure out how to do the find and replace a certain color tool. I only spent like a little bit less than a week on this entire resource pack. And I didn't change everything, granted, but I changed quite a bit. This is my first resource pack too, so like everything's not going to look the best at all. Hop right into it. Hard difficulty. What do we want to call this? This is going to be the world that we're going to use for many things in the future. Oh, I am using a different launcher, by the way. That's why there's no existing worlds. Because my game has been crashing. I have my Java completely up to date. I have my graphics card completely up to date. And I don't have any conflicting programs running alongside Minecraft. So there's like zero reason for Minecraft to be crashing. And it's with exit code 0. I tried it with vanilla Minecraft. It still crashed. It would crash like 5 minutes into me playing on a world or something. Typically, exit code 0 just crashes you before you can even get into the game, which is a bit odd. So it's like odd why I'd crash 5 minutes into a world. I don't think it's the resource pack's fault. because it's been running fine on this separate launcher. So I think there's just something wrong with the launcher. I did a clean install of Minecraft even, like I reinstalled it. Typically, I would be using Optifine, but with the instability of Minecraft and me not knowing if it's going to crash or not, I decided not to use Optifine. But there are certain things in my texture pack, or resource pack, that uses Optifine. So that's things like XP orbs, the XP level text, which is the number above your, well, the XP bar or your experience bar. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of other mumbo jumbo. Anyways, okay, let's make the world here. We have cryoed about it. Alright, here we go. So our first priority should probably be finding a lava source and getting our first pieces of iron to make a bucket. Are we on an island in the middle of an ocean? If we are, that's like the worst possible place I could be to find lava. I mean, we could find it underground. I kind of want to make a base not underground, if that's alright with you guys. I mean, I guess I have the say in it. Well, this is a great survival island seed. Actually, you know, this might be interesting. Because I can definitely find lava underground. Actually, yeah, this is going to be really interesting. I kind of like this. I wasn't even planning on making this a survival island thing. I was just doing it to show off the challenge. This makes the challenge even more challenging. I like this a lot. Get up. Ooh, my creative juices are flowing inside my brain or wherever they are. I'm on a survival island, right? I make a volcano base on the surface, and it can like extend downward or something, I don't know, but I'm not the best builder out there, so the volcano probably won't look that great, but in concept, yeah, we're doing survival island. So we are going to need to dig down quite a bit to find lava. We're going to need to dig down anyways to find diamonds. So, I mean, I guess here's the plan for here's the plan for the first couple episodes. First episode, just to find lava and to get a bucket and stuff, so we can have a way of damaging enemies. So I can't just punch sheep and stuff. I gotta burn them with lava, or flint and steel. But at this point, lava would be better. Because lava buckets don't have durability, but flint and steel have very poor durability. Oh right, yeah, I should probably make a wooden pickaxe. Here we go. There's our first new texture. Well, I guess the first texture would be the icicles that have replaced the hearts, and the chocolate chip ice cream cones that have replaced the hunger bars. Because chocolate chip ice cream is my favorite. Here we go, we've entered the Stone Age. And I doubt we're going to get lost, so I'll just kind of do that. Well, I mean, as long as it's not nighttime, there shouldn't be any mobs that fall down here anyways. And this isn't a hardcore world, so even if I die, it's not the end of the world. Oh, that's another thing about this challenge. Because I have kind of already made actually a few worlds just to kind of test out how it would feel. I didn't make much progress in those worlds. But just to kind of... Oh boy, I don't have any logs, and well, there are no rules against charcoal. In my original playthrough, no, my original rules, I had it so you could only use lava or fire or like furnaces and stuff as your only light sources. Which now that I think about it, it's not a good idea, you know, to do that. Because you need it for seeing. It would just be inconvenient to constantly be placing down lava as a light source. And I mean, this is a love of lava thing and all things fire related, so I don't know why I excluded torches to begin with. Maybe it's because it's not like... Didn't mean to make more wood. I meant to just use the logs to make charcoal. Okay, so we'll do like 4, or I guess however many logs are on this tree. Yeah, 4. So here's what we're gonna do. Boop. Make ourselves a furnace. Put that there. And I'll just throw on some wooden planks for now. Meh. Meh. Oh, we have sea turtles. Yay! We have friends. And we also have sheep, which is good. You know, maybe it is a good thing I'm on a survival island. Because less surface area means less mobs. Well, except for, like, drowned stuff in the water, but... Actually, yeah, I mean, having them throw tridents at us might be deadly. And how is our charcoal doing? Alright, yeah, so check it out. Boom, 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 new fiery texture. Pretty neat, right? And there's some charcoal. We use the wood to create the torch. I was trying to make a Thanos reference, or a Thanos quote there. He used the stones to destroy the stones, but I guess in that context it didn't really make much sense. If I was using a wooden axe to chop down a tree, that would make sense. I would use the wood to destroy the wood. And we could... Yeah, I should use a stone pickaxe at this point then. Boom, there we go. And hold on to the wooden pickaxe, of course, for nostalgia's sake. Yeah, overall, I mean, especially for only working on the pack for like less than a week, I'd say I'm pretty satisfied with the textures that I've come up with. They're not too shabby. And they're not like... It doesn't look horrific for the most part. Like, yes, it looks like something I drew in MS Paint because well, I didn't actually draw it in MS Paint. I used GIMP, or GIMP, however you pronounce that, G-I-M-P. It's basically like Pixelmator, or like a better version of MS Paint. Yes, but it's very handy for retexturing very small pixelated items. Now, speaking of the process, yeah, I may as well go over the process. So apparently there are 61, or no, was it 63? Yeah, I think it's 63. 63 clocks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. You know, the thing that tells the time. I never really use clocks or compasses in my Minecraft worlds anyways. But yeah, every time, like, anything slightly changes, like the time of day slightly changes, it moves like a little bit, and it's like a separate image. You have to do that 63 times to cover the entire day and night cycle. And I gotta say, yeah, it got pretty repetitive after, I mean, honestly, after Compass, well, Compass only had like 32 images. But yeah, after clock number 2, I was already tired of it. And I'm not sure when exactly we're gonna see it, but the iron ore looks a lot like coal ore. And I have some explanation for that. So, the carbon steel ingot looks really cool, right? So it's like a darker gray. But here's the thing, I can't use the darker gray in the ore. Because you know where ores are located at? I mean, they're kind of located inside of stones. And the stones are comprised of pretty much the same gray colors as carbon steel. Or at least my specific texture. So I could have either had the iron ore blend in completely with stone, which probably isn't a good idea. Or I could have it I could have it look like coal, which is a little bit confusing, but at the very least I can see it. So I'd rather be able to see the ore than have it be, like, more accurate, I guess. Alright, but we can't use any of this coal to to smelt any ores, we need to find lava first. Well, we can use like 1 coal to smelt 3 iron. But after that, then we need to use lava. And here's the new redstone ore. So I added white to redstone. And that's mostly to differentiate it from emerald. Because I made emerald red. You're probably wondering, Cryo, why did you make emerald red? Well, I kind of had a theme going on with the ores. Or for the major ones. So iron, I made carbon steel. And carbon steel... Oh, speaking of iron, there's iron. Carbon steel is an alloy of, well, carbon and iron. So, and carbon's like pretty much just coal. Not really, but it's kind of like graphite. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, and then rose gold. Let's see if I can remember it off the top of my head. Actually, I think I have it pulled up somewhere on my guide sheet that I have pulled open. Textures. Because I had to write down a lot of stuff when I was making the resource pack. Okay, gold tools, rose gold texture, blah blah blah. Gold is now pink to symbolize rose gold. So rose gold is an alloy of yellow gold, silver, and copper, apparently. It's a real thing. Yeah, I want to base these ores off of like real things and still have them look pretty cool. So everything iron related looks really awesome, besides the anvil and iron ore. Yeah, like the raw iron, that color scheme looks really great on it. Just not so much in ore form. Right, lapis lazuli, I added black and white to it, I think. Yeah, to make it look more like its real-life counterpart. Because its real-life counterpart is, yes, mostly blue, but it also has like streaks of white and such. Oh, and here's gold. Yeah, here's pink gold here. It's like bubblegum encased in rock. Well, we got plenty of coal. But what we need to do is find lava down here somehow. So I'm sure if we just keep digging and keep our ears peeled. Wait, do you keep your ears peeled? I know you keep your eyes peeled for things. But can that also be applied to keeping your ears, like, open? I guess I would just have to look at the definition of like, peeled in the sense of, like, surveying things. You know, I don't know. My brain's kind of tired and tuckered out. Making resource packs is very monotonous. Because under the assumption you make, like, all the iron-related things the same color. All the fire-related things the same color. Oh, I hear lava. Okay, we got the key to victory. It's real close. So let me smelt up that. That is the last piece of coal we're using for smelting. Literally, that's it. Yeah, so what was I saying? Something pterodactyl. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, so use a strobe light of lava. Again, it's my first resource pack, so like, cut me some slack here. It doesn't look half bad, especially for me eyeballing all the textures. And ba-boom, ba-boom. And it's my texture, or not my crafting table's all the way back there. Luckily, I have plenty of wooden planks. And you know what? We'll do that just to make like a flint and steel or something. And it's bucket time. So this first episode is mostly just me getting a lay of the land and getting a lava bucket. on the second episode, I'm definitely going to go mining a lot. And we have lots of lava to smelt iron with now, which is good. And we are going to want to get an enchanting table as soon as we possibly can to get fire aspect. Like, we don't even need all the books necessarily yet. Speaking of books, it is going to be tough getting cows here, isn't it? Well, I guess it's kind of like on Skyblock. If you expand out like enough dirt and like grass spread to it and stuff, eventually friendly mobs will spawn. And it'll keep the area lit up with torches and stuff. So hostile mobs don't spawn, but the friendly ones do, because they don't care about the light level, I don't think. And anything else for the second episode? Dripstone. Yes, so we're definitely going to want to get dripstone as soon as we can. Because that is a source of infinite lava. The Nether is, I mean, I guess in a way it's infinite lava, but like, why use the, although large, limited resources of the Nether when you could just use infinite lava in the overworld, right? Ooh, perfect, and we can get flint from here. Although I'm probably not going to use my flint and steel that often. Ooh, here we go. And no more gravel. So yeah, off screen, I'm pretty much just going to... My mind is blanking. I'm gonna go mining for like a little bit of iron. And I'm not gonna go into like caves if I can help it. Oh, perfect, lapis. Here we go. Yeah, I mean that... You gotta admit, that looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, so, I mean, the ores in general, I'm not super proud of those. They don't look the best. Gold looks pretty good. And I guess coal looks alright. Coal doesn't look... Actually, I guess I could show you. Coal looks pretty bad in its block form. Yeah, it's not the best. Maybe I could have used more shades of black or something. But yeah, I'll do a little bit of mining off screen. But when I do cave exploration and stuff, I'll definitely be recording. So you can see how I creatively use lava as a weapon. Well, until I get fire aspect. So, until next time, remember to stay cool, and I will see you guys in the next video.